Hi there, it's Katrina Sawa here with jumpstartyourmarketing.com and loveyourselfsuccessful.com. And this is a video ezine. So those of you who are getting my email newsletters get these videos every week in your inbox. And those of you seeing the video somewhere else like YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn or my blog, it's because we post those there as well, but hopefully it will entice you to go get on the newsletter list and watch some of the other videos that we send out. I wanted to share more personally rather than just putting an article in a newsletter that, you've seen hundreds of times, thousands of times. I want to be able to share not only things that are happening in my personal life, things that are happening in my business and how I shift and evolve in my journey so I can help you inspire, motivate, and educate you to do things in your own business. But I also want to share practical real life marketing strategies, tips and solutions and things that can help you grow your business and ultimately take it in the direction of a 6+ figure business. My goal for you, my subscribers, the people out there doing your own business, is really to help you build a smooth running, money making, passion driven, freedom based money making machine. So if your business is not passion-driven, or you don't have enough free time, or you're not making enough money, or you're just spending way too much time working in your business, then these tips are for you, and I really want to help you because a lot of us get into business thinking that it's going to be easier than a job. We're going to have the flexibility in our schedules, right? And then we just end up working way too hard. I know, I did it in the beginning. I've been in business now for 10 years, and in the first few years, I worked like a dog. I worked 60, 70 hours a week in my business, and I would see clients probably the majority of that time because I wasn't charging enough for my time, and I was doing a lot of the things that I didn't necessarily want to do in my business to make money. And when I discovered how to shift and evolve my business 3 years into it or so, into more of an international coaching company, I found, first of all, that I could charge a lot more for my time, right? And with the education that I got and training from other mentors and other business owners, it gave me that confidence to know that. And it gave me the confidence to leap out and charge what I was really worth and do things differently, not do things like the other quote-unquote marketing consultants and business consultants in my local area were doing, trading hour for dollar. It wasn't the only thing that I had to do. I was meant to serve a lot bigger audience. I was meant to serve on a global platform. And I didn't know that until a few years into my business. Sometimes we just don't know where our journey is going to unfold, right? But we have to keep taking those steps towards what feels like the next step, and then shift and evolve and recalculate our steps along the way. And all of this has to do with change and evolution. And it's really what I wanted to talk with you today about, is that change and evolution in your business. Because staying stagnant is not successful. Staying stagnant is letting that fear, doubt, or worry slip into your mindset, and it basically cripples you into stepping out and leaping out into faith, or believing in yourself 125% so that you can do anything, that you can charge more, that you can do things differently than your industry. That's a big one. A lot of people I work with actually think that, well, nobody in my industry does it this way, so I can't do it that way. That's not true. You can be the innovator in your industry. You can do it differently, especially if it's working smarter, not harder, and it's making more, and it's logical, and it has more systems or different kinds of marketing strategies. Why not? It doesn't always have to be like it was 10, 20 years ago, right? With the internet and social media, there's so much possibility out there. I just hate to see people working way too hard in your business and way too many hours for very little money. Yet I see it every single day. And I want to encourage you that there could be other things you could be doing. There could be other things that you're passionate about, that you can make money at, that you don't have to work so hard at, but you just don't know what you don't know. So I want you to think about being more open to change and evolution, and maybe getting some advice and training on some of that, whether it's from me or somebody else who knows about this stuff. I really want to empower other business owners, especially women, men too, if you're really motivated and you're more, spiritually based. I do want to talk to you. But if you're just tired or burnt out or not seeing the results you want to see, it is towards the end of the year right now, but there is still time to boost your business before the end of the year and actually probably hit those goals that you set out for yourself back in January. But if you don't do things maybe a little differently than what you've been doing, are you really going to see different results? Probably not. The marketplace has changed a lot. Your prospects and clients are moving at the speed of light. They don't see half the marketing stuff you're sending out. They don't see hardly any of the emails or the social blasts that you're sending. If you're not doing more activities to reach out to them and touch them on a regular basis, they're probably not even seeing your stuff anymore. So that's one of the reasons why it's not working. The other reason why it may not be working for you is you could have really not a good web presence. I can't tell you how many entrepreneurs I talk to when they come to me in a complimentary strategy session, and the first thing I look at is your website. What do other people see when they go to your website? And what do they experience? And how do they experience you? And do they understand what you do? And 9 times out of 10, it's not good. So I don't want to sugarcoat it. It's just not good. So there's a lot of different aspects, and all of this stuff has to flow together, from your confidence to your beliefs to what you're offering, how you're marketing, the amount of people that you're touching, and how often and how consistent in your web presence. It all has to flow together, people, to create a smooth running, passion-driven, freedom-based, money-making machine of a business so that you can finally live a happier life. You can actually spend time with family. You can take vacations. You can look for that significant other if you don't have one, or help the relationship you currently have. All of that is so important, and I want you to have it all. But it's not just going to come to you on your own. Sometimes you have to reach out and ask for help. And it doesn't mean it has to be expensive. You can afford it if you believe you can afford it. And if you believe that if you don't do something right now, about whatever it is where you're stuck, your business, your life, your family, your relationship, your financial situation, getting out of a job, if you don't change your circumstances right now, where are you going to be in 6 months or a year? Really? What is it worth to you to get out of where you are right now and faster and more quickly and more affordably and more efficiently? I want to help you. I'm reaching out. Seriously, I don't know why people just don't come and talk with me. I'm not going to sit there and try to sell you into something. Seriously, so many people get just huge clarity from just talking to me in 30 to 40 minutes. And I promise you, if you don't want to talk about how I can help you, we won't talk about it. But I want to find out what's going on and see if I can offer some quick solutions to help you. I'm willing to do that with anybody who's watching, who's paying attention, and who's, paying attention is one thing. You're too busy too. You're moving at the speed of light. But stop. Stop and finally take charge of your life. Or years are going to pass and you're going to be in the same boat and even more unhappy than you are now. Don't let that happen. Stop and take charge of your life and your business and take action. Come and talk to me today. You can sign up online. Just answers a few little questions so I know a little bit more about you and what you're doing and what your problems are, I need that information to be able to help you. Go to askkat.biz, askkat.biz, and I'll talk with you soon. Thanks.